A room of alchemy. Come on. You're faster than that.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew
Yeah.
she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing?
Looks like
I'm
some
not
kind
sure
of
about this circle, but it's obviously something.
yeah.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
Yep. What exactly would we be looking
My
for?
mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there.
She maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she
Looking
research?
at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
To what
I
end?
don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire.
Yeah.
I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up.
Give you a little tour of this place. Here's the little out balcony, which is where you fast travel out, but we're not fast traveling, which I'm kind of regretting because it's taking way too long and school's coming right back up, and I haven't even finished with Dragon Dogma 2 yet. Ugh. I might have to start fast traveling. I'll flip a coin on it after this.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a
I know I'm just complaining about time, but we're gonna read her journal. Now, sadly, we don't get to see the year or anything, because fuck them, but we know it's during the insurrection. I think that's what it was called. During the time between the Reedman Empire and the Tiber Septim Empire. Back when after, like, the Reedman Empire ended and before the Septim Empire started. So, that period of time where there was no empire in between them. The insurrections, I think it was called. Okay. 27th, the last seed. Have hair in my mouth. Harkins short-sightedness. Fuck, I can say. Harkins short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cost far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses to so much as listen to a word I say. I become less a wife and merely more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. 28th, last seed, next day. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the soul cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula, it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of significant potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intuition. Communing with the ideal masters has provided worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance whether I ensure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkin's collections, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here forever if need be. 3rd of Hotfire. I've done it after wasting thousands of odd coins on components. Not odd. I don't know why I said odd. Gold coins on components. I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below without the proper amount for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I'm combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and follow me into the soul care. The formula consists of finely grounded bone meal, purified Volzart, soul gem shards. Using the proper measurements, place the above in the silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the Soul Cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potential lethal exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible.
Any luck yet?
As soon as possible. I found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
What's this Soul Cairn that she mentions?
I don't know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the Soul Cairn.
Why does she care when you souls went?
The Soul Cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return.
Yep.
My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the Soul Cairn itself.
If she made it in there, we'll find her, right?
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the Soul Cairn.
What do we
A
need?
handful of soul gem shards.
Well, I already read it, so why am I
some
asking?
finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Ah, damn it.
What's
We're
wrong?
also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
Well, you share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome.
Yep.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
So you're pretty sure all the ingredients should still be in
Oh,
here?
Definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
God damn it. Can't wait to go into the Soul Cairn. I like the Soul Cairn. With the way we're going into it, well, I can only go in it one time if things go the way I want, so. Okay. Gotta place them inside. Okay, I got all the ingredients.
Then the rest is up to me.
Yep.
Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Can I ask you something first?
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
I don't know what she was thinking.
Neither do I. She always seemed happy before we heard the prophecy. Then it all changed. She became a different person. They both did.
We won't know until we find her.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Well, let's get the portal open.
All right. Here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal with a soul cairn. Incredible. Incredible. Simply incredible.
You think you could tell me about the Soul Cairn?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra.
Yeah.
It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
Why was your mother so fascinated by
Honestly,
it?
I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest.
What exactly are the Ideal Masters?
Nobody really knows. As far as I've heard, no one's seen them and returned to Tamriel to tell about it.
Then how are you sure they even exist?
I've heard stories. Stories about fools that manage to communicate with them. You give the Ideal Masters souls, they give you powers to summon the undead. It's all very businesslike.
Jules, why do you say that?
Because most of the stories end with the ideal masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead.
Yep.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ow.
Are you alright? That looked painful.
It was what
Now that I think
happened.
about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The soul cairn is, well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment.
So there's no way in then.
There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
Are you saying I need to become a vampire?
Not your first choice, I'd guess.
There might be another way, right?
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Wouldn't that kill me?
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the ideal masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the soul cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
Those are my only two options?
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody. Have you made up your mind? Have you made up your mind?
Yes. I don't see any other way I'll become a vampire.
Are you sure? I'm willing to turn you, but you need to think it through. You'd become the very thing you've sworn to destroy.
I really didn't
Only
really...
the Dawn Guard will react.
Okay. On that, I didn't really swear to kill all vampires. I only joined this out of boredom, plus the fact that I met vampires who I've been sympathetic for, so... Yeah, I'm ready to do it.
Turning someone is a very personal thing for vampires. It's intimate. For us. I don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you into this.
In that case, I'm glad you're the one to do it.
Let's not waste too much time then. I promise to try and make this as painless as possible. Hold still. Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Okay. Let's go! We're now a creature of the night, and we won't be giving it
What kind of place is this?
a soul-y place.
Let's keep moving.
God, I look horrifying.
Watched.
Hey, Sarana.
Air, the ground. This is all wrong. Let's keep
Yeah.
moving. I feel like we're being watched.
Are you sure that she has the scroll?
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
If she doesn't,
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean.
yeah, you kind of didn't have to go on that tangent. Why not hide it in the soul cairn and return?
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her.
Tamriel's a
Maybe
big
her plan
place.
was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
True. Do you know anything about this place?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
Any soul gem?
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers.
Does anything live here?
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the
The
ideal
cold
masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
Hell, I know the realms of oblivions even have some residency. Like I've been to the, I haven't been to the Shivering Isles, but I have been to the Shivering Isles. Oh, fuck off, Lenors. Do you think we'll meet these ideal
I
masters?
don't think anyone's ever met the ideal masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground.
I think you do in Battle
above us.
Spire.
They might be the ground. I have no idea.
I don't know. I love her dialogue. It's so fun. Why are they collecting these souls?
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power. Almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
Why would a necromancer want to deal with them?
Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them.
Summon them, you mean?
Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the soul cairn gives you something much more powerful.
How do the necromancers communicate with them?
Ah, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back.
Well, let's go on. Oh, it's this guy. Hey, man.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Calm down. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him?
Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Ooh, we're gonna get the
My ship. What happened to my ship? Where am I?
Come on, let's chase the horse. Advar, come here, boy. Where'd you lead me to? Hello, sir.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
And what's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
So that's how you got here.
Got it. Horse, wagon, and all.
How the fuck do you soul trap a wagon?
Word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock. Oh, people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
And yet you'll give me an iron sword. Got anything left then?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
There must be something you want.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
Fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks.
I don't have them yet.
No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in this place. You'd be wrong. Let's just find my mother and get out of here, quickly.
But I'm curious about the stuff about Saint Jib. I know that guy from history books, and I'm interested in that undead horse. We probably are. Obviously, this game wants us to go to the giant fortress in the middle of the Soul Cairn. Well, not really the middle, but you know what I mean.
Mother? Mother!
Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
Why would I want to hunt you down? I've saved her from your foolish plan.
I find your choice of words quite interesting, considering that Serana is in far more danger now than she was following my foolish plan. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here. I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit into
Like
this?
myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Serana underwent this ritual. Serana did this. Serana underwent this ritual willingly.
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
Cold Harbor?
It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal. His place in oblivion.
Yeah, I know of it. So this whole tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
How exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I could just kill him. There's nothing stopping me.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
You're doing a lot of assuming. Well, Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana, this stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnavir roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Don't worry.
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
And besides, that dragon won't be a threat.
Those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll do that. Wait, no, never mind. Hey, Serana.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
How are you feeling after talking to your mother?
Relieved, I think. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
Why did you ever agree to her plan?
I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with her, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them.
She didn't seem too fond of him.
The moment we gave ourselves to Molik Bal, things got really
Understandably.
drunk with power, and pulling in different directions. And then he found that prophecy, and that was it.
And you were all caught in the middle.
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I know that in my head, but I just can't help feeling bad about the way things are. Sorry, I know you're trying to help. Thanks. Anyway, we should keep moving.
One of the keepers. How you want to go about this? I say we just walk up to him and stab him and...
Who's there?
Better be ready. He got up so fast. Keep pressure on him.
Done and done.
You said it. See, since I'm a high enough level, I can get them. Even though I'm not a two-handed warrior. Let's see how this works. Honestly, this looks badass with the talking part armor. Yeah, I'm gonna just enchant it. It's kind of a different. Okay.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison. If you think it'll help.
There you go. Okay. More of the plus things that I need for just to get an iron sword that I'm never gonna use. Yeah. Teleport up and kill the all one. Boom, boom. Sorry, I might be echoing because I have my TV on loud and I don't have my headset on, so I'm using the microphone on the controller because I'm lazy and I'm pretty sure y'all won't give a fuck because like only 3 people are watching. Oh no. Oh. Damn. Summon guard awaits me! God damn it. That was been perfect. Summon guard awaits me! I think that killed him. Good job. Now we gotta go down. Oh. What's up?